Three reasons why you're never going to fix your weight issue. I call this the big, dark pit of obesity. And I want to touch on 3 points on why most never actually make it out. And it's the scary truth as to why you may never actually fix your weight issue. And like I said, I call it the dark pit of obesity because the more you try, the further you send yourself into this pit of obesity. And leads me to my first point, which is 80 to 90% of diets ultimately fail. They fall flat on their face. And it's a real worry because we run to starving ourselves when we're struggling with our weight. We're in the obese category. We run to fad diets. We run to keto. We run to shake diets. We run to weight loss pills, weight loss things. And although those things may serve their purpose for some people, for the majority, you're going to fall flat on your face. You may lose weight, but you're going to put it back on. 80 to 90% of diets fail. And by 2050, we're anticipating the obesity rates to be at 60%. That's in the US alone and the top 5 countries. So it blows my mind. It blows my mind on where we're going to be in that time as we continue to become more sedentary, as the average time for watching TV even goes up. So in order to really break through this issue is, ironically, you shouldn't be on a diet. And you shouldn't be approaching your weight loss journey, especially if you've got 30, 40, 50 kilos to lose, with a diet mentality. You should be eating foods that you enjoy while still getting results. Because it blows my mind how many times people will run back to a diet knowing that they've failed before in the past and they're going to end up back at the same place. Number 2, excuses. Excuses, excuses, excuses. How many times do you say to yourself, I don't have time? It's a very dangerous belief to take on, by the way, because as men, as people, we tend to take on a belief that you not having time is a good thing, that you kind of gloat about it, we kind of flex about it, and then you take that belief on and you say, well, I don't have time to focus on my health. And then what often happens with busy men is they actually end up getting more obese, and they actually send themselves deeper into that spiral. And then it's a catch-22 because now you have no energy. And now you have less motivation because you have less energy. And now you've told yourself that you don't have time. Now you've kind of ended up in this catch-22 where you don't have energy to put your health first and time to put your health first. So what we have to understand is that all these things are excuses. They're just excuses. They may be valid, but they are excuses stopping you from getting you to where you actually ultimately want to be. Why would you believe something that isn't serving you to where you want to be? It blows my mind. It blows my mind why people would believe things that do not serve them. We have to work through this. We have to change our beliefs. We have to change our stories in order to get where we want to go. After helping hundreds and hundreds of men, the biggest one that I get is I don't have time or I don't feel like it. Do you truly want this? The average male life expectancy is about 80 to 82. Obesity alone has the ability to shave off 10 to 15 years of your life. 10 to 15 years of your life. How much money are you missing out on by losing 10 to 15 years of your life? How much time are you missing out on with your kids? How much are you missing out on life? And how much is it costing you by not prioritizing your health? The third point that I want to make is, especially if you're a man who's going through obesity, you're going to be surrounded by people when you go to gyms that aren't going to understand you. So the third point is get around people that understand you. If you're not around people that don't understand you, that's why you're never going to fix it. Because you may do a 6-week challenge, a short burst, a diet, you run into the same battles. You lose it and you put it back on. Or it doesn't last that long. You last 3 weeks, it comes back on. So it's really simple. You got to get around people that understand you, that understand what you're going through, that are going through the same battles. You seeing other people like you achieve it is going to install something new within your mind. It's going to give you the self-belief that I actually can fix this because I'm seeing it being fixed. When you're in this journey, how many times have you tried? How many times have you failed? You tell yourself all the time, man, am I ever going to fix this? Man, is this just the way I'm going to be for the rest of my life? And unfortunately, this is where most end up after coaching hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of men. They end up in this predicament and they never actually end up fixing it because they feel like they're the only ones going through it and it's just the way it is. So being around people that are actually doing it and winning is going to allow you to see that it is possible for yourself. Okay, so that's if you just create a circle around you of men going through the same thing, or get amongst a circle or support group that you can get involved in where people are like you going through the same battles as you, because people that are 50 kilos, women at the gym doing burpees that are half your size and you can't even do one, I mean, there's a disconnect there. And you're just going to be like, well, these people don't get me. So you fall into self-sabotage, and that doesn't even take into account that out of 100% of people that have a gym membership, 80% don't even use it. So I just wanted to touch on all of that. I hope you found some value in this. Do be sure to follow, subscribe. This is our first long form video. I'm going to start posting more of these. We just got a Rode mic here. I'm really excited to use it. So I hope you guys found some value in this. Do be sure to subscribe, follow, and I'll see you all in the next video.